This is Moustafa Shenawy from Egypt, from the National Research Center. I'm emeritus professor of food safety. And my topics, my poster, very quick, very quick. I will take about 5 to 7 minutes. Very quick. The title of my poster is Food Safety and Proper Nutrition During COVID-19. This poster just shortly outline the rules that dealing with your purchase of food in order to be safe during this crisis. Also, it shed lights on types of healthy foods. I said this poster shortly outline the rules that dealing with your purchased food in order to be safe during this crisis. Also, it will shed lights on the types of healthy foods, healthy stock foods you can buy, and some of the nutritional rules that you can follow in order to raise your immunity, which is the key factor to resist the virus. I'll give you some very quick introduction. All of us know that CDC and WHO and FDA, all of them, they agreed that there is no information about the transmission of the virus through foods, rather than it transmit through flying mist from a person to another. This flying mist spray may directly reach another person and transmit the infection. However, also, this flying mist can be reached to different surfaces. Thus, this spray or mist may reach to the food either raw or cooked that way. I mean, food can be contaminated. Food itself, it cannot, it doesn't, there is no information about it as a transmit the virus, but food itself can be contaminated either by the person which handle the food and or if it will be in contact with contaminated surfaces. From this point, the different foods need cautions and methods to ensure their safety to avoid any possibility of infection. So this poster highlights the basic principles, methods used to disinfect various foods to prevent the emerging viruses. Also, it will shed light on the types of healthy food needed you can buy and maintain it in your home. And it will give short about the rules that must be followed in order to raise your immunity. As a general hygienic statement, first, we should wash hands with soaps and water for a period of not less than 20 seconds before preparing food. And the second thing is to wash foods themselves well before eating, even they were washed before. And this applies to fruits that don't eat their outer shell, such as orange, watermelons, mango, and etc., where they must be rinsed with running water to get rid of the dirts and germs. Taking into account the use of soft brush with foods that have thin shell like strawberry. Here are the rules that deals with your purchase of food. First of all, you have to shop safely. When you go shopping, wear a medical mask, leave a distance of at least 6 feet between you and others. Disinfect the shopping cart handle and wear gloves before choosing or purchasing your products. Second thing is sterilizing the main plastic bags. After going back home, wash your hands thoroughly with running water and soap. Sterilize the main bags that contain your purchase using chlorine solutions. After that, how you can deal with your purchase? First, if you bought canned and packed foods, you must leave them outside of your home for 3 days. After 3 days, you can disinfect them, and after you disinfect them, take them out and clean them and disinfect them and leave them for other 3 days at home. After that, you can put them in refrigerator and you can deal with them. The second thing is fruits and vegetables. Fruits and vegetables should be cleaned by washing with soap and water and resin. And after that, you can resin fruits in water with few drops of vinegar for 15 minutes and rewash the fruits with the water to get rid of the smell of the vinegar. What about meat? Meat. Separate the types of meat from each other, wash them with running water, and red meat, it needs vinegar, salt, and lemon to get rid of any sediments. And finally, put them in storage bags and put them in your cooler or your refrigerators. What about bread? Bread, the necessary standards must be followed to produce bread. But if you bought your bread from outside, it must be exposed to fire directly because high temperature can kill the virus. The healthy stock foods. Here are some healthy stock foods you can buy. Everybody knows that coronavirus has lacked up third of the world's population in their homes. Therefore, purchase of non-spoilage healthy food are recommended and are necessary to present at home as stock foods. Here is some examples for this kind of foods, like beans. Everybody knows beans, what have, and it produce it have proteins, fibers, vitamins, minerals, iron, and all of these nutrition things. Second thing, you can buy dried fruits and vegetables. Third thing, you can buy canned fish, which have expiry date for a long time. It arrived years. And fourth thing is nuts, which can be stored for a long time, up to 4 months or more. Here are the main nutritional rules that must be followed to raise your immunity. Shortly, proper nutrition and abundance of drinking water are vital and important. That's shortly. But here are the main rules you should apply to raise the immunity. And if we can put them with, we can talk much about them. First is eat fresh, unprocessed food every day. Eat fruits, vegetables. Eat daily. Take about 2 cups of fruits. For snacks, choose raw vegetables and fresh fruits. Avoid overcooking vegetables and fruits. Instead, using canned or dried fruits and vegetables. Number 2 is drinking enough water. Drink 8 to 10 glasses of water daily, every day. And don't consume a lot of caffeine. Avoid sweetened fruit juices. Avoid fruit juices concentrates. Soft drinks and refrigerating drinks as they contain sugar. Avoid sugar and water and salt. The number 3 is eat moderate amount of fat and oils. Eat unsaturated fat such as fish, avocados, olive oils, soya bean oil, sunflower oil, corn oil, instead of saturated fats that found in ice cream and in raw and milk and in these things. Choose white meat such as fish and chickens instead of red meat. Eat milk and eat low-fat milk and low-fat milk products whenever possible. Number 4 is to eat less salt and less sugar. Reduce your daily salt intake to less than 5 grams, about 1 teaspoon. Avoid foods rich in food. Avoid foods rich in salt and sugar, such as snacks. Reduce soft drinks or soda and other sugar drinks, such as fruit juice. Avoid concentrated syrups, which contain sugars and biscuits, cakes, and chocolate. Try to avoid these fatty foods. Number 5 is avoid eating outside. Eat at home, don't eat outside. Not to expose yourself to the emerging viruses. If you would like to eat, you have to keep a distance between the others about 2 or 3 meters, and this is very difficult to keep it. So eat at home. Try to eat at home instead of restaurants, especially at this time. The last thing is seeking physiological and social counseling and support. People, this is very important for people which they catch the virus, or elderly people, those people, they have chronic diseases and they need support to confirm to be infected, to support them. So so they should seek physiological advice and support from trained healthcare professional, as well as from community councils and peers whenever possible. Thank you very much for your attention, and I hope I gave